Good evening, everybody. Andrea Loudon here, holistic nutritionist and health coach. I'm here tonight to talk to you about my experience of day one of the cleanse. The first 2 days are kind of like weaning yourself off, in my opinion. So I'm a bit of a coffee drinker. I like my coffee. So today I did mushroom coffee. And I put it on my Instagram stories and I mixed it with the ROD coconut milk. And then tomorrow I'll do the same. And then tomorrow's Tuesday, so Wednesday I will do green tea. It's going to be green tea for the next 12 days. So I've got to say, I had a little chat with a girlfriend, and she said that was the big thing that turned her off this cleanse is the fact that she couldn't have coffee for 14 days. And I get it. I love my coffee too, but I'm saying to myself, it's such a short period of time. It's like 12 days. And I think I can do it. So, and I've done it before when I had to remove it for other things. But yeah, it's totally doable, and it's only 12 days of your life, and then you can have all the coffee that you want after. And there are alternatives. I'm showing this one. There's also Dandy Blend that you could use. And then I've seen some other ones that I've tried. They're not the best flavoring. But yeah, I would totally recommend the mushroom coffee, or even you can just do like the extracts, like the actual lion's mane or the chaga, like that kind of stuff through the Four Sigmatic eyes, and then mix that with coconut milk. And then that could be, at least you're getting a little bit of a boost. Yeah, you're not getting the flavor of the coffee, but you're getting that mental boost that you're used to when you have the coffee. Anyways, so that was the drink that I had this morning, and I've got to say I'm not really feeling the effects until now. It's weird. I have a bit of a caffeine headache happening. I was pretty good with my water today, but not amazing. So it could be a little bit of dehydration. And so I am feeling a little bit foggy in the brain right now. It is late in the evening, but this to me. When I know my body that this is a caffeine headache, that my body is detoxing from caffeine. So kind of cool. Tuning into your body and seeing what's happening is really cool. So that's what detoxes tend to do. They help you get really clear about all the different aches and pains and different things that are going on, because you start to really tune in, and because you get so clean and so clear that you can start to make connections between the way that you're feeling and what's happening in your body. So that's the symptoms, the movement. I did make it to hot yoga tonight. Haven't been there in a very long time. So again, I said to you guys, if you are going to do some movement, hopefully it's gentle. So maybe it's hot yoga. It wasn't too intense. I have been to hot yogas where it's like crazy hot and very hard to do, but this was too bad. It was just I wasn't flexible at all. So I learned, like, wow, I've completely lost my flexibility. So this would be really cool that I for the next month I'm gonna really hone in on getting that back, or at least partially back. So for my meals, I showed you on Instagram live there. My nose is really itchy, sorry. I did a green smoothie for breakfast. I use collagen as my protein source. I'll throw up the recipe on the thing here, on the side here. But I did kale, avocado, coconut milk, water, a little bit of pineapple for sweetness, and lime, a whole lime. I've been really digging the lime and the lemon this fall, I'll say. I'm trying to really make sure that my immunity is good. My vitamin C stores are up there. So I'm kind of having like almost a lime every other day, I would say, a full lime. I did have my lemon water in the morning, and that was great too. So the lime and the lemon is to create alkalinity in the body. And you're having that prior to hitting your body with things like mushroom coffee or green teas and that kind of stuff. So you're hydrating prior to having your morning beverage, I'll call it. So yeah, I had that for breakfast, and then lunch I posted it on Instagram. I'm still getting the hang of all this social media stuff. I wish I could just post one place and then it just pushes it to everything, but I'm sure that exists. I know there's things like Buffer and Hootsuite and stuff, but it's just not to my liking. But anyways, lunch, I had a turkey burger that I grabbed at Whole Foods. They come in a pack of 4. They're amazing. You just pop them out of the container thingy, and then I just put them, I think they're pre-cooked, so it's like 350, and you're just basically like unfreezing them in the oven. I usually typically do or cook 2 at a time so that I have like another one on the go. So I had that, and then I cut up some radish. Radish is amazing for digestion. I had cooked some zucchini, chopped it up, olive oil, salt, pepper, sort of standard. I did the zucchini, and then I had sweet potato with cinnamon, and that was my sweet because I love sweet after lunch. So I didn't have any chocolates. My very first, I shouldn't say very first time, but like in a really long time, this is probably my first day without dark chocolate. So woo, I'm doing this with you guys, and I'm sticking to it. So a trick for dessert, if you're looking for something, I heated up the sweet potato and I just threw on some cinnamon. And you can put on some coconut oil or for this cleanse, I was going to say you could do ghee or like some organic butter, but no dairy, right? So coconut oil would work, or even melting some almond butter on it would be kind of nice. Anyways, so that was my sweet. And then for dinner, I got home late from yoga. So I wanted to show you these bad boys. I got them in the US, and I'll throw them up over here too. They're when I'm hangry, they are amazing because they come in these like individual little sticks. They're about this big. They're really tiny, and I keep them in my purse, or like I might have them like in between meals if I'm really like famished, or if I'm grocery shopping or shopping, doing whatever. I'll pop one in. They're 70 calories. I think it's like 8 grams of protein per stick. So that's pretty good. It's better than grabbing a latte. Some of us do. Anyways, no nitrates in it. There's no hormones, vegetarian fed, and they're uncured. They work well with me considering I don't have the greatest digestion. If you are going to buy the Canadian equivalent, just watch the sugars on them. These ones are fairly low. Actually, there's no sugar in them, which is amazing. A lot of these sticks like this, they have a lot of weird ingredients and they have sugar in them. So just read the backing if you can, meaning the ingredients. So I had that. I had radish again. What else did I have? I had the plantain chips, and oh my god, this amazing cheese that I'll put on the side here. It's not cheese though, cashew cheese. So I'm just this week I've introduced nuts, so like nut butters and this cashew cheese, and so far so good. My digestion has been okay, but I do see a little bit of a breakout happening, so I don't know if that's the cashew cheese or the hot yoga. Who knows, right? So typically when the skin breaks out with my body, I know that I'm reacting to some sort of a food. So that's why I'm pointing to my blemishes. And for dessert tonight, I want to show you, you can have a dessert tea. So there's a Bengal spice celestial tea, which would be amazing. And I want to show you a chocolate orange one. And the lighting is, oh my gosh, it's so difficult. How do I, there we go. Chocolate orange, caffeine free. Organic, if you can, whenever you buy this. Unfortunately, the celestial is not organic, but it's damn good, and it tastes like dessert in your mouth. So try that. Yeah, lots of water, lots of tea. I am feeling a little bit sluggish. I know it's 10 o'clock at night, but I'm going to shut everything down, get myself away from this blue light. And I have a book that I'm reading just for pleasure. So I'll bop into my book and call it a night. Day 1 in the books. Day 2 tomorrow. It's going to be very similar. I kind of eat eat very boring, but eat very similar things. I keep it simple. I'm going to attempt to make one of those recipes tomorrow and keep you guys in the loop. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you're all well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.